Okay, I think you guys can hear me just a little bit. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me. Breaking news. I'm testing the microphone really quickly here. Breaking news. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly so that I can adjust my microphone. Let me check this here. We got breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking. Welcome. Breaking news. Guys, let me check here real quick. Let me know in chat if you guys can hear me clearly. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me before I completely begin. Last minute breaking news. This is big. This is major. This is incredible. This is crazy. This is nuts. We have breaking news. I don't go live for just any reason. Last minute, but I have to go over it. Yes, Ganon has been revealed. Ganon just has been revealed. Ganondorf for the live-action Zelda movie has been revealed. We are going to go live, or we're actually live right now. 1 second here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. We are going to go live. Okay. We're actually live right now. All right. So we are live, my friends. Breaking. I just wanted to go live because I couldn't wait to share this news with everyone. This is insane. This is crazy. This is cool. It's not who I thought it's not who I thought it was going to be, but I'm still super crazy excited because Ganondorf for the live action Zelda movie has been revealed. I'm not going to waste your time anymore. I'm going to go ahead and take you straight to the news, and let's go ahead and read it together. Here we are. That, my friend, is the new Ganondorf for the live action movie. I know of the actor just a little bit. I don't know him. I don't know a lot of his work. I've seen him in some things, but this is Ganondorf. So right here, let me go ahead and highlight this question. So who is Ganon's actor? Has he acted in anything before? I'm curious. Yes, that's what we're gonna find out today. That's a perfect question to ask. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, his name is Uli Latukefu. Uli Latukefu. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and look at his IMDb page just to get a glimpse of who he really is. Okay, this is Ganon. He's 42 years old. Okay, 42 years old. We have some movies here. The Legend of Baron Toe. He's wait a minute. He played the old Rock. He played the Rock in Young Rock. If you guys watched that series for the Rock, he played the adult Rock. He's also been in Black Sight, The Last Anniversary, Countdown. I don't know any of these movies, but let's go ahead and go here. He is. I think he's by his name, I'm guessing he's of Hawaiian descent. He did play the Rock in Young Rock, the show that was based on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's life, and so he is Uli Latukefu. Was born in August 2, 1983. He is in Australia, so he's Australian. He is known for Young Rock. He's been in the Rock, and also he was in Black Adam. Maybe he made a cameo there for some reason. But this is where we got his information. He's basically an unknown. He doesn't have a lot of big major blockbuster movies, except for Black Adam, and I think his role was very minor there. There's no real credit there. But he did play Dwayne Johnson in Young Rock. That's the biggest role I think he's had. There's another movie called Marco Polo from 2000, or a show called Marco Polo from 2014 to 2016. Alien Covenant in 2017. That's also a pretty big movie. But here we have his last couple of movies. If you are just joining us, breaking news, this is the actor that will be playing Ganondorf in the live-action Zelda movie. His name is Uli Latukefu. Uh, in the mainstream media, when it comes to major blockbuster movies, he's pretty much unknown, but he has had some several key roles here. The one was playing the Rock on during Young Rock, so he played adult Rock for Dwayne the Rock Johnson's TV show that he had based on his life. And he was also in Black Adam, but he says the champion in Black Adam. Alien Covenant, he played Cole. Marco Polo, it looks like a TV show. He played Bayamba. Let's see here. Recently, he's in a show called Countdown, 13 episodes. His playing Luke Now. If you guys watched that show called Countdown, 25 episodes. That looks like it was in 2025. Not sure if that's been renewed or not. Then we have The Last Anniversary, which is six episodes, played Column. Another one called Laid. The other one called The Last King of the Cross. Maxine, Next Go Wins, Young Rock, Black Adam. Let's see here. What else had the end? Doctor. All TV shows. So this will essentially be. Remember, right now we have main characters in The Legend of Zelda. We have Link, Zelda. Ganon is another major character. Those are the three top characters for the movie. Those are the three top characters for the Legend of Zelda movie. And, so they're going with pretty much actors that are not very well known throughout the mainstream media. I'm sure that during this movie, he will probably be known after this, But my big question is to non-Zelda fans in the mainstream media, people who don't know about the movie. I wonder what the how do I put this? What the draw will be? Who will they cast as a draw to draw in people? Right? Like for example, let's say they casted, and I know we have our Link, we have our Zelda, but let's say they went with Tom Holland, which is too old for me to be Zelda, but oh yeah, Tom Holland is a draw, right? He just made Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is on its way to making $2 billion in just like a week, right? Like right now, Spider-Man is on route to become the most successful movie in history, and so he's a draw. So the question is, what kind of actor will they cast as a big draw to the movie? Are they going to rely just on the name, The Legend of Zelda, and on fans, or are they going to, I don't know, provide some kind of cast someone well known in position that could draw in more people just because they have that person has a lot of fans. So yeah, shout out to Jamar, Blue Moon. We got Lotta here. Let me go ahead and shout out people on the chat. If you want me to shout you out, go ahead and just drop your name, drop a hi in the chat. We also have backstage videos in the house. We have Zelly on HD. We have Jin is in the house. We got Phoenix. Thank you guys so much for being here. Breaking news. Ganon has been revealed. Let me go back to the right here. His name is Uli Latukefu. Uli Latukefu. That's his name. He is was born in Australia, but he is of Hawaiian descent. Let's go ahead and go over some images here. I mean, here is an image that could maybe give us an idea on how he would look as Ganon, although I'm sure they're going to be painting his face green, maybe, or some type of, what color is Ganon? What, brown, green? Some type of color that represents Ganon. His hair, they can do braids, and he looks really cool with just kind of braids back. But here he is. This is again, Uli Latukefu is the name of the actor they have chosen to play Ganon. Here is a couple of movies that he is a part of. This is one of them here. We can kind of see the you know, we have this image here that has him wearing some kind of armor, and so we can get an idea on how he looks like with you know armor that could resemble Ganon's armor. And so we have here another image. This is him when he was playing young Rock. He was playing the adult version of Rock in that TV show based on the life of Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Here he is again. I think he's gonna need to bulk up a little bit to be Ganon, unless he has been bulking up, right? Because Ganon is big, strong, right? We can't have a little skinny guy as Ganon. Here we have him playing some kind of character. Looks kind of, I mean, I can see Ganon there, But to be honest, I still need to learn more, just like you guys. See him playing. Okay, what movie is this? Because this movie could give us an idea of how his acting chops. Because in Young Rock, I was not convinced. If I'm basing it off Young Rock, his performance didn't give me anything to rave about when it comes to, oh man, this guy is Ganon, right? And so now this is him for Young Rock. Maybe he did bulk up to play Dwayne the Rock Johnson as an adult. But this is him right here in this another movie. I'm not sure what the movie is called, but I'm for sure going to find out. I'm going to find out to see and do my homework, because we have Ganon for the live action Zelda movie. Part of me wanted Jason Momoa. I don't know, but I know he's in everything right now. Part of me wanted Idris Elba. Idris Elba as Ganon would have been phenomenal. Idris Elba. But this is who we have. And my big question is, how will Nintendo use him? I know there's a lot of people in chat. Who is he? Who the heck is this guy? Well, he's an unknown. He's an unknown in the mainstream media. All I know is that he played Young Rock, or he played Dwayne the Rock Johnson in that TV show based on the life of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and he played the adult Rock, right? So there's not a lot we know of him. Here he is playing, the Rock in Young Rock, and so he played the role of adult Rock when the Rock made that show based on his life. And so we can see here he's bulked up a little bit for that. But when it comes to acting chops, I watched this show. I've watched every episode. That show didn't give me anything to rave about when it comes to his acting chops, and I hope that yeah, dang, I wanted Jason Momoa. Me too. I was like, man, Jason Momoa would have been perfect for Ganon. He looks like a Gerudo. He has the energy. We just saw him on Lobo in the Supergirl movie in full costume and makeup and stuff like that. And I know that as Ganon, he would have been great. But we have Uli something. I already forgot the name. But yeah, his name is Uli something. Let me go ahead and go back to Uli Latukefu. And so that is the actor that is playing Ganon. Here he is again. We have here Go Nintendo. And so let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and go over to GoNintendo.com and read here. So Uli Latukefu reportedly lands multi-film role as Ganon in The Legend of Zelda. There are two things confirmed here. Number one, we have Ganon. Number two, The Legend of Zelda live action movie is more than one movie. It's a trilogy. It's a continuation of the story, which is super exciting. Okay, because in order for him to get, for him to land a multi-film deal, then we know we're getting more than one Zelda game, more than one Zelda movie. And so Uli Latukefu reportedly lands a multi-film role as Ganon in the Legend of Zelda live action movies. Okay, and here he is. All right, we don't know much about the upcoming Legend of Zelda movie outside the fact that Bo Bergatson will be playing Princess Zelda and Benjamin Evans Aforth will play Link. We also know the film is coming out May 7th. I thought they brought that back to April 30th. So this is a little mistake here. April 30th. They brought it back to April 30th of 2027. Outside of that, we've been waiting for more details, and today has finally brought us a new tidbit. According to reports from Deadline is a major publication. Uli Latukefu has been cast as the role of Ganon in the live-action Zelda movie. Furthermore, word on the street is that Latukefu has signed a deal for multiple pictures, which would mean that Nintendo and Sony are already planning for there to be multiple cinematic installments of the Legend of Zelda series. Latukefu is most well known for playing the role of The Rock in Young Rock TV series. That's the one I was talking about just now. As previously reported, Planet of the Apes franchise Wes Ball is the director of the Legend of Zelda movie, which Shigeru Miyamoto and Avi Arad set to produce. Shigeru Miyamoto is sitting right next to the director. You can trust that. T.S. Nowlin has written the most recent draft of the script, but details on the action storyline remains under wraps. I feel like this is a little bit behind because movie has wrapped. The movie has wrapped filming. They're done filming. They're now entering the post-production. And so for that, of course, the script was written already, has been written. And so I think this is a combination of current news and outdated news for this here. Or they're just copying what Deadline says. They have source Deadline there. But yeah, the movie is wrapped. They wrapped the movie. We just found out that he's playing Ganon, not just because he was just casted, but because it came out. It got out that he's playing Ganon, not because he was just casted in the role. We know that even Miyamoto just said the movie was done filming. They're done filming. So if you're just joining us, breaking news. We have our actor who will be playing Ganondorf in the live action Zelda movie out April 30th, 2027. I don't know how to feel about this, but I'm not the kind of person who's going to dismiss it right away. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give the movie a chance. I'm going to give the actor a chance to prove himself. Obviously, there was an audition process, and the Wes Ball and whoever was in charge of casting, the casting director, they felt that Uli was the perfect cast for the role. He is 42 years of age. He's up there in aging when it comes to the role he is playing, right? And it's of course, Ganon is a much older man than Link and Zelda. Link and Zelda are teenagers, and then Ganon is the king of the Gerudo, or he's the the leader of the Gerudo, and so we're gonna find out, guys. We're gonna find out. I know it's not the actor a lot of people were waiting for, but don't fret on that. Let's give it a chance. He landed the role for a reason, and we have to trust the process, trust the source, and trust Miyamoto, who is sitting next to Wes Ball. Trust Wes Ball, the director. He is a long fan of the series. my question still remains: how will they attract the mainstream audience who doesn't play Zelda? They don't really know much about Zelda, and how will they? Are they just going to watch the movie? Because not a lot of people are into Zelda, although we in the gaming community feel like it's the entire world. You know, the reality is that not everyone knows who Zelda is. There are people who still think that Zelda is the name of the protagonist of Link, right? Because it's called The Legend of Zelda, but you play as Link. And so people are like, hey, is that Zelda? There are people out there who are not well, they don't know. And so I guess Nintendo's intention with the live action movie, other than expand the IP into the entertainment movie industry, is to also gain new fans to bring them into the ecosystem and bringing them into the Legend of Zelda games. And I still want like with Mario. Mario, they went full on movie star everywhere. We have Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, we had Jack Black, there were so many. It was like a action packed movie for the Mario series, right? So far with the Legend of Zelda movie, we've had lesser known actors, right? Actors with experience, but actors with that are not well known in the industry. And so yeah, I'm not a Zelda player, but I hope this movie will do well. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. So again, if you're just joining us, friends, breaking news: the Zelda movie has revealed, the cast has been revealed for Ganon, and he is Uli Latukefu, his name. His roles include Young Rock. He played Dwayne the Rock Johnson, in that series based on the Dwayne Johnson's life. Um, Not a lot we know. He's had a couple of smaller roles in here and there, but we'll find out if he was the right choice for the movie. Again, I'm trusting the source. I'm trusting everybody in charge, that he is the right person for Ganon. Now, we know so far, we know who plays Link, we know who plays Zelda, we know who plays Ganon, and we know who plays Impa. So we have four actors. Although Impa has not been confirmed, we saw her in the leak. We know who she is. She's part of this series on Apple TV called Severance. She's a fantastic actress. I know her. I've seen her work, and she plays Impa in the live action movie of The Legend of Zelda. So we have four main actors confirmed. They all play major roles in the movie. And so what does that leave? Who does that leave to play what role? Right? If we get the Great Deku Tree, who will be the Great Deku Tree? Hopefully, Morgan Freeman. We need a big actor. We need one big actor in this movie to headline. I know we have Link and Zelda, they're the main characters. We got Ganon, another main character. We have Impa, another main character in supporting Zelda. But we need a bigger name. We need a big name for the movie to be attached to, so that it can attract more a bigger audience. Yeah, we need Morgan Freeman. I am Morgan Freeman. I am the Great Deku Tree. He is perfect. He is perfect for the Great Deku Tree. Can you imagine Morgan Freeman as the Great Deku Tree, where they will add more bass to his voice, and they add this majestic kind of bigger tone voice to his voice, like to just to make him sound big, like the Great Deku Tree. That would be phenomenal. So Zeno Hope 5, welcome. Having hope. Welcome. This is Uli Latukefu. His name is Uli Latukefu. He has been casted in the role of Ganon. Welcome. If you're just joining us, we have breaking news. We have our Ganon for the live action Zelda movie. His name is Uli Latukefu. He doesn't have any big major roles in the movie industry, but he did play Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the adult version, in the TV show Young Rock. And so we now have our Ganon casted on the live action movie. This information is coming out now, so close to the anniversary. So it just tells us that we are very close to learning more about the movie, maybe seeing a trailer, a teaser trailer drop, maybe during the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda in September during the direct, or in August. We still don't know. And so he will be I'm I mean, it's good news. It's good news. I thought it was going to be Jason Momoa. Me too. I was campaigning for Jason Momoa, Ganon, but Night Joan has become a member. Thank you, Night Joan, for your support, and I hope you enjoy all the amazing perks you have here as a member. All the emojis. We got anything, and everything has become a member. What did we get? Did we get a gifted chat? We get gifted. Let me see here. Yeah, we got gifted. Dream a Little Mo has gifted. Let me go. Let me go get the original. Here we go. Thank you, Dream, for those 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you more than you know. I want to welcome everyone who just became a member on the channel. If you're just joining us, hey, breaking news. We have our Ganon. I want to welcome everyone who just became a member. Thanks to Dream a Little More, 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let me see if I can get the little hearts going here. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Dream. I appreciate you. You're awesome. We have here, guys, again, if you are just joining us, this is breaking news. Live action Zelda Ganon has been casted. Now, remember, guys, he will probably be in prosthetics. He'll probably have his makeup on, and so don't focus too much on the looks, because he's gonna look nothing like what he looks right now. Maybe his nose, his eyes, his face is gonna be morphed in a certain way to make him look like Ganon, right? Because Ganon is a Gerudo. Gerudos look different from humans and from Hylians, and so he is going to have some type of prosthetic to make him look more like a Gerudo. We just hope that his acting chops are there. We just hope that his acting chops are there, and that he makes I'm rooting for him, guys. As a fan of The Legend of Zelda, I am rooting for Uli Latukefu to do a great job as Ganon. Again, we're not gonna write him off. We're not going to, we're just gonna wish him well, and hopefully he does a good job. But I really do hope. Yeah, I really do hope. Yeah, Lottie says he really needs makeup. He needs makeup. Yeah, I really do hope that they do cast somebody for the role of the Great Deku that we know, a person that's well known for The Legend of Zelda. We need Morgan Freeman. Let's read here. I'm positive they didn't just give him the job. He had to be able to act. Yes, exactly. And so that's why we have to trust the process. We have to trust the casting director. We have to trust the director, Westfall. And overall, we gotta trust Miyamoto, who is overseeing everything. This is his baby, and we have to just kind of trust that they're getting the people they need to get. Now, the other thing is that these actors will start being mainstream names after the first movie is out. It ends in a cliffhanger, and then we want to see the next one and the next one and the next one, right? We are just getting to know them now, but soon they'll become part of our lives, right? After we see the movie, that we'll refer to Uli. Oh yeah, that's Ganon from the live action movie, right? Same thing with Benjamin, right? And so it's we will see. Again, I just hope they need to cast an actor. They need to cast a known actor. If Morgan Freeman's there, I'm so happy. I will be incredibly happy if he's the Great Deku. Just because we need a main actor, we need a main name that everybody knows. Trust me, the world will come see Morgan Freeman in as the Great Deku Tree. He's up there in age, right? And so I know that having him as an actor as the Great Deku Tree will be awesome. If we see the Great Deku Tree, which I don't doubt, we will see the Great Deku Tree in the movie. So that is the news, guys. Ganon has been revealed. Ganon has been revealed. Yes, we do need. I agree with Lottie. I agree with Lottie. We do need a well-known Hollywood actor with acting chops to draw in more of the audience that are not fans. Because at the end, we want this movie to do well. At the end, we want this movie to be great. Zelda is not as well known as Mario. Mario is the most recognizable character in the world right now, Mario. So he doesn't really need. And still with Mario, we got Chris Pratt, we got Charlie Day, we got Jack Black, we got I forgot the name of the actors who played Princess Peach. We got Michael Keaton, right? Michael Keegan. He played Toad, right? We even got Danny Glover, Danny Glover, David Glover, something Glover to play Yoshi. So my question is, what is Nintendo's strategy here? What is not just Nintendo, but what is Miyamoto and Wes Ball's strategy with the live action movie? Now that we haven't not gotten a mainstream actor, So it says that Mario was a cartoon guy, so we get those mainstream peeps. This is a live action, so it's a harder sell. I could not put that even better. Dream, that was the perfect way to put it. That is a perfect way to put it. And that's always been my worry, right? The Legend of Zelda is not only not like Mario. Mario is a big draw for the kids, for the adults. The most recognizable character around. He's been around since the 80s. The Mario Brothers Super Show, all the Mario games, right? He's very recognizable. But a lot of people, when they say, "Oh, what's that Zelda?" Oh, that's just another medieval movie. It's just another medieval movie with kings and queens and swords and horses, and you know what I mean? For people who don't know The Legend of Zelda, they're just gonna think, "Oh, it's just another medieval movie," like kings, queens and elves. They don't even think about Highlands. They think, "Oh, a whole bunch of elves, there and stuff." So we do need somebody in the mainstream to attract those new fans in there, so that the movie can do well. But yeah, we have to trust, man. We have to trust. Like right now, I think we're being tested. I think we're being tested as fans. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome. We have breaking news for you. Ganon has been revealed. We have the actor who is playing Ganondorf in the live action movie. And his name is Uli Latukefu. He is, not really a well-known name when it comes to the mainstream, but he played Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Young Rock's TV show. And he's made minor roles in other TV shows and even movies. So that is the update for the live-action Zelda movie. And as I was saying, it feels like we're being tested as Zelda fans, guys. We're being tested. Because I know there's a lot of names out there, a lot of actors we want to see play Zelda, Link, Zelda, Ganon, for example. We all wanted Jason Momoa or something like Idris Elba. Can you imagine this guy playing Ganon? Jeez, But it looks like they're going with lesser known actors, and I hope that the reason why they're going with lesser known actors is because they're saving the money to go with a bigger actor, and so I hope that bigger actor is Morgan Freeman. I am the Great Deku Tree. I play Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry, I play Morgan Freeman playing the Great Deku Tree. And so we hope that this is man. Okay, we have a interesting comment here. It says, "I'm on team less known actors are the better choices." Blake, Blake. I mean, you could be right. You could be right. I can't dismiss your comment just because I want to see, well known actors because you could be right. This is an opportunity for lesser known actors. The world is full of well known actors, and this is a really big and huge opportunity for those lesser known actors to have the stage for once, right? But my only worry is the draw, meaning people who don't know Zelda. They're not fans, right? They've never picked up a game. They haven't even thought about it. Like they haven't even thought about it. Not interested right now, right? When it comes to movies, people are more keen to watch movies, right? And they're like, okay, let's go out to the movies. Let's go have a movie night. Hey, who was in that movie in there? Oh, Morgan Freeman is in that movie. I hear it's his last movie. Well, not really, because if the Great Deku Tree is there, and then what happens in Ocarina of Time where he dies at the beginning, that happens in the movie. Then maybe he's only there for one movie, or brought back to life. I don't know. But we do need a draw. I feel we do need a draw, and so we're running out of characters. We're running out of main characters. Let me know in chat. You guys, let me know what other characters would you like to see casted. Okay, and who can play those characters? We have The Rock as Tingle. I already casted. I already casted the Great Deku Tree. This is Morgan Freeman. Can't be anybody else. He has to have a strong voice. He has to have a good commanding voice. Yeah, I don't see. It just depends on what story are they telling. Maybe, just maybe, those bigger roles are gonna go to the Zora. Maybe the king of the Zora is going to be a big character, a main character in the movie, right? We already have Ganon, which is he is the leader of the Gerudo, and so we already have him there. Yeah, and so maybe they cast a big name for the Goron, the leader of the Gorons. We'll find out, right? Yeah, so okay, now I'm really working, so I can't participate much. I mean, Dream, thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. And I really appreciate you. Yeah. Let's see here. But I think Zeltic said it best. The movie will define the actors, not the other way around. Yeah. I mean, that is true. That is true, right? That is true. But how do we get how do we draw people in? People who are not really interested in the games. People who, when they see, oh, that's based on that game, I'm not really interested in it. We have to have an actor that draws in, so that Benjamin, right, and any these actors could have that spotlight. The people can see them act, right, and nobody can see them shine if though just us Zelda fans, right? If people out there in the mainstream media who normally don't play Zelda games, who know nothing about Zelda, they don't come watch the movie because they're not into it. They're thinking about the video game, you know. So strategically, one of the reasons why Mario did so well is because it's Mario, but also because people love Jack Black, people love Chris Pratt, people love Charlie Day, and those are big names. Those are big names. And they were part of the draw. People who love Jack Black, who have seen every movie Jack Black has ever made. Maybe they're not playing Mario, but they went to see Jack Black play Bowser. You know what I mean? And so I agree that the actors themselves, they make their own destiny. But I also believe that there has to be some kind of strategy involved when it comes to wanting to cater to a larger audience outside the normal fan base, right? Let's see here. Let's read another comment here by Sarah. Non Nintendo fans, movie fans need a big actor to bring in those who never played Zelda. But let me remove my logo here real quick here. Okay, get this out. Okay, but the movie itself gotta do well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's not just about the names. It's not just about the actors. It's not just. It's about the writing too. About the acting, the writers, the story they want to tell. Don't be disappointed if they don't go with any game. They tell an original story, just like if you were to get a brand new game for Zelda, right? The next Zelda game, the next mainline Zelda game will be a brand new story, a new story, right? Of course, having Link, Ganon, Zelda, all the main characters, but it'll be a new story, new scenario. So don't be surprised if the movie goes the same route. We have a brand new story that is not tied to the games, but it's building something new. Like the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, the Zelda movies are building from the ground up and then continuing the story from there, right? We know now that he's been casted, he's been signed for multiple films, meaning more than one movie, right? So things are looking up. I think things are looking up, right? Um, yeah, Lottie said especially the story. Yeah, especially the story. Chris Pratt and Charlie Day were both in the Lego movie, hence why I know these guys. Yeah. Wait, what did Charlie do? What role did Charlie Day play in the Lego movie? I didn't really realize he was there. But yeah, that is that's what we have, guys. This is it's big news. We'll be covering this tomorrow. We'll be covering this tomorrow in the podcast. Get Joyce's reaction, Paul's reaction. It's going to be a big podcast tomorrow night live. So make sure that your subscriptions are up to date. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Uh, you know, so let me go ahead and hide this here. There you go. Yeah, and we got Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I know Chris Pratt from all the way back from Parks and Rec. So that's where I learned who Chris Pratt was when I was watching Parks and Rec, and then follow his career moving forward. But yeah, again, congratulations to Uli for being casted as Ganon. For being casted as Ganon, and we wish him well. Hope he does very, very well. I mean, he's already filmed his parts. The movie has already done filming, right? So he's already filmed his parts. I hope he did well. We hope he did very well. And so, yeah, Charlie Day's a fun character. His voice is so unique, you know. But yeah, there we have it, guys. This is what we have right now. The Legend of Zelda live action movie has its Ganon. Very soon we'll be hearing from Miyamoto. Hey, this is Miyamoto. We just want to let you guys know that we have casted the live action Zelda movie Ganon actor, and his name is Uli Latukefu. Or they'll just wait till next month and do it at the anniversary. Do it at the anniversary of the. So yeah. 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 Sarah says this could be these actors. This could rocket these actors' careers or cost them their careers. Fingers crossed for the success. Yeah, for a successful movie. I agree. I agree. I love him in Horrible Bosses. Um, so Uli was in Horrible Bosses. So my friends, again, if you're just joining us, we have our actor playing Ganondorf in the live action movie. His name is Uli Latukefu, pretty much unknown. He has some roles in the TV realm, like playing Dwayne the Rock Johnson in the show Young Rocks. His name Young Rocks, Young Rock. Uh, his name is Uli Latukefu. Latukefu. He is 42 years of age. A good age for Ganondorf. And yeah, it looks like we're getting closer and closer to that reveal, a trailer, more information, and we're close to that. So it's exciting, right? Exciting. Let's see here. We got Blake wondering how mature the movie will be. Obviously, more so than the Mario movies, but to what extent? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I see the movie being more of a PG-13. PG-13. There's battle scenes. There's fighting. I'm sure there's blood because in the games there's blood. um, so I will be okay with the PG-13 movie for the live action Zelda movie. Sony's producing, West Ball's directing. We have Miyamoto standing next to West Ball, kind of letting him know what to do, and so yeah. Welcome, Megan Holden. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you more than you know. I hope you're enjoying the breaking news. Yeah, so we have this is big, guys. This is big. This is big. Because the main three actors have been casted. We know who they are. Zelda, Link, and Ganon. Those are the three main protagonists of the Legend of Zelda movie. You rescue Zelda, you play as Link, and you defeat Ganon. It doesn't get any bigger than that, right? So, yeah, says here, I see more of Game of Thrones rather than Hickey. So, yeah, we got the main three characters for the movie casted, and yeah, we're there. Genmar says, I still think it should have been animated, but we will see what happens. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are agreeing with you. I agree with you too, But here we are. I thought that Illumination was going to do the movie, That was the word back in the day, Illumination, for Legend of Zelda. But we were surprised by Sony entering, and maybe they offered more money, So that is the news. All right, my friends, I want to thank you guys so much. Hey, if you are just joining us, this has been breaking news. Uli Latukefu has been casted as Ganon in the live-action Zelda movie. Unknown, but he played Young Rock, Older Rock in Young Rock series, and we'll find out to see what he has in store. I'm guessing the live-action movie direct will be soon, and this is why this is coming out. Could happen any moment. Could happen next week. Who knows? All we know is that exciting times are ahead. To stay up to date with all things Zelda movie, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and of course, I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you once again to Dream Olomo for the 5 gifted, and I want to welcome all of the new members here on the channel. I will see you guys in the next adventure, guys. But go check out a video I just dropped on more Zelda information and stuff like that. Guys, take care. Never give up. And journey on. Peace. Bye.